So, I'm guessing you've started the process of applying to Google, or maybe you already have an interview coming up. Now, the thing about Google is, as you probably already have been told, it's one of the most intense interviewing processes where there can be up to anywhere from between 4 to 6 interviews, and each interview can be quite intense, naturally, because when it comes to Google, it is one of the best companies to work for in the world, and naturally, everyone wants to work there. There's no greater feeling to say that you work at Google. But in saying that comes a lot of pressure, and something that I call the Google jitters, because sometimes even the best candidates can get really nervous and anxious when it comes to interviewing at Google, and can make an absolute mess of their interview. So here what we're going to discuss is, as you start this journey in preparing for your Google interview, to be in the right frame so that you can perform at your absolute best and hopefully land that job at Google. So my first piece of very important advice is that do not put Google on a pedestal. Now, I said earlier, Google is one of the best companies to work for, but in saying that, it is just another company, in the sense that it has its office politics. There'll be elements of the job that you're not going to enjoy. And therefore it's important to remember as well that if you're getting an interview at Google, life must be pretty good in the first place. So don't put Google on a pedestal, because what that does, it creates pressure. And naturally when you create that level of pressure, it creates anxiety, and when you get anxious, it can cause all your preparation to be tainted, in the sense that every time you're preparing with this anxious cloud over your head, which is creating this unnecessary pressure that you don't need, and it's ultimately going to prevent you from performing at your best. So now when it comes to starting your prep for Google, make sure you use the important pieces of advice, and you'll find your preparation is far smoother, and also you're in a position to really wow them when you meet them in that initial interview. Also, if you are looking to improve your interviewing skills, to prepare for this Google interview, I would recommend that you check out our Google Interview Mastery course. Links somewhere in the description on this video, and as of now we're offering a special 20% discount on the program. Check it out, and hopefully if you do enroll, you'll find it super useful in preparing for your Google interview.